Jong Un, the leader of North Korea, stated that Pyongyang would not hesitate to initiate a nuclear attack in response to provocation with nuclear weapons from an enemy, according to reports from state media on Thursday. The statement came during Kim's meeting with soldiers from the military's Missile Bureau, where they discussed the recent drill involving the launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile, as reported by the KCNA news agency. Kim said that the resolute military activity conducted by the company this time was a clear explanation of the offensive counteraction mode and the evolution of the nuclear strategy and doctrine of the DPRK not to hesitate even a nuclear attack when the enemy provoke it with nukes, KCNA reported. Kim's remarks come in the wake of a recent meeting between South Korea and the United States in Washington. During the meeting, discussions centered on nuclear deterrence in the event of a conflict with North Korea, encompassing topics such as nuclear and strategic planning. The allies reaffirmed their stance that any nuclear attack by Pyongyang on the US and South Korea would lead to the downfall of the North Korean regime. Following the meeting, Washington, Seoul and Tokyo jointly released a statement urging North Korea to cease further provocations and respond to our invitation for meaningful dialogue without preconditions. In response to a series of record-breaking weapons tests by Pyongyang this year, the three countries have intensified defense cooperation. Moreover, they activated a system on Tuesday for the real-time sharing of data on North Korean missile launches. On Monday, North Korea conducted the launch of its most powerful ballistic missile, the Hwasong-18, characterizing it as a warning countermeasure in response to perceived ongoing military threats from Washington and its allies. In a display of military activities, a US nuclear-powered submarine arrived in South Korean port city of Busan last week, followed by long-range bomber drills involving Washington, Seoul and Tokyo on Wednesday. North Korea has emphasized that the Korean peninsula is in a state of war by law and identified the strategic assets deployed by the US in the south as primary targets for destruction. Jong Un, commenting on Monday's launch, highlighted the military's high mobility and rapid attack capability, urging efforts to enhance combat efficiency further. In a separate statement, Kim's sister, Kim Yo-jong, condemned the UN Security Council for holding a meeting over its ICBM launch, saying it was an exercise of the country's right to self-defense. The UNSC should place heavy responsibility on the irresponsible behavior and act of the US and the ROK, which have aggravated the tension on the Korean peninsula through all sorts of military provocations all year round, she said.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.